¿Qué pasa YouTube? 6-Foot Hacks here. Got for you guys today another Showdown live, and this time it's going to be in the PU tier. And if you guys missed my upload from the other day, a link to that will be down in the description, so you guys can go check that out and then come back to this one. If you have not seen the previous upload, then the reason why I didn't upload the past couple of days minus the previous upload was because I've been really tired from work, and Laura and I have been really busy, and we finally got to spend some family time on Saturday. So yeah, that was kind of nice. But back to uploading. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, then you know what to do. Let me know in the comment section below, guys, what is your favorite Pokemon to use in the PU tier. Alright, so got interrupted, but yeah, if you guys do enjoy the video, then you know what to do, as I said. So looking at the team, this is a pretty fun team that I made. It went through a lot of changes, so I'm just gonna kind of run through it. We have defensive Audino with some defensive Vs as opposed to just being max Pedef and max HP. These Pedef Vs allow Audino to take on Golem a little bit better. Originally this was knockoff, but I changed it to double edge for Audino to be a little bit more on the aggressive side. Although this does allow it to take 2 hits from Golem, so I can wish protect or double edge it to kind of chip away at it, or if I make a wrong prediction with T-Wave, then that sort of stuff. Next off, we have Brock Lesnar. Machoke is literally Brock Lesnar in PU, because it just throws punches around. Instead of suplexing everybody, it just punches everybody and knocks everybody out. And Brock Lesnar suplexes everybody and knocks everybody. You get what I'm trying to say. That it's pretty much rest, sleep talk, knockoff, or dynamic punch. That's it. That's all you have to do with this thing. And there's a reason why Machoke is like the most hated Pokemon in in PU. Next off, we have offensive Tangela, which I am really liking this set. I remember using this for a bit back in Black and White 2 NU for a while. It was really cool. I'm really enjoying it. Next off, we have what originally was Dragon Dance Altaria. I changed it to Choice Specs Altaria because I never really saw any chances to Dragon Dance, and chances where I wanted to Draco Meteor, I had a Dragon Dance variant of Altaria, so I switched it up. And now when I want to Draco, I just Draco with Altaria, and that's pretty much it. And I really like Altaria in PU. I think it's really underrated. Next off, we have just a defensive Mawile with Toxic and Baton Pass for momentum. Toxic just to be able to wear down Avalugg and just other bulky mons in the PU tier. And then finally off, we have my personal favorite Pokemon in the PU tier, Special Float Cell, which is absolutely amazing, with Taunt to potentially prevent a Pokemon from wanting to set up or heal opposing members or wanting to defog. And just, yeah, that is the team. And with that being said, guys, let's get this started. Alright guys, so we got the first battle here, and my opponent has a pretty cool looking team. I really like Articuno. Anyways, looking at leads, I'm thinking maybe Probopass, so I kind of want to lead with my Tangela, although there is a chance he may want to lead with the Articuno, which does put in a bit of work against my team. I don't think Tangela would be too bad of a lead, although Float Cell does outspeed everything. I think I'm just gonna leave Float Cell just to be on the safe side if he does want to lead with the Articuno, but he actually ends up leading off with the Ninetales, which is absolutely amazing because now I can pretty much Hydro Pump, or I can Ice Beam predicting the incoming Gourgeist, which is what I'm going to do, because there's no reason he should want to stay in here. And this is Life Orb max special attack. Oh my lord, that did so much damage. Wow, holy crap, that did a lot. So I'm pretty sure a Life Orb Ice Beam is going to be able to break Probopass's sturdy enough to the point where Life Orb can't put him back into it. So I'm just going to Ice Beam again to be on the safe side, as he does end up bringing in the Articuno, which is what I was thinking in the back of my mind, because I did want to Hydro Pump originally, but I really didn't want to risk him maybe wanting to stay in. So if he has Substitute, this thing is going to pretty much be the hugest problem of my life. So he's going to go for the freeze dry as he turns out to have leftovers. I really want to go for the Thunder Wave, but I may just double edge to be on the safe side. See how much damage it does. Please don't freeze me. So if he did have Substitute, I wouldn't be able to break it. Luckily though, because he showed me Blizzard, I don't think he does have Sub. Unfortunately, he misses, which kind of sucks, but it's fine, seeing as I will be able to take another hit. And I'm just going to go ahead and Thunder Wave as he's going to switch into the Per Ugly, which is absolutely amazing. And now I don't really have to worry about Per Ugly that much now, because it's going to be slower than my entire team. So what I'm going to do here is just bring in Mawile just to get on my Stealth Rocks, because I really need them to wear down his team, and definitely this Articuno. I don't really mind him getting the +1. That's not really that big of an issue, or that big of a problem, as he is going to switch directly into Ninetales, which is a nice play on his part. It's a little bit risky for me to want to go ahead and Baton Pass right away, so I'm going to switch directly into my Articuno here. I don't think he should have the Hidden Power Ice, although... What? No, why'd you leave? No, come on, man. No. Alright, let's get another battle. Oh, no, please. No, no, don't be... Oh, no, God, Duosion. Duosion is so scary. Oh, my lord. Okay. I really, really have to watch out for Duosion. If this is Calm Mind, Acid Armor, I lose. Like, I straight lose to that. Leads. I'm just gonna leave Floatzel as he leads Mawile. He's probably just gonna want to get up his rocks right away, so I'm gonna go ahead and taunt him. Even if he wants to switch out whatever comes in, I can taunt regardless, so that's gonna be really good for me. As he does try to go for the rocks, I'm pretty sure Hydro Pump is a 2 KO on this, although there's a chance he may want to bring in Politoed. Unfortunately, I don't 2 KO that at all. I could double into my Tangela here potentially. Sorry, I could double into Tangela. Is it worth it though, or should I just Focus Blast? I think I'm gonna Focus Blast first, so I can just chip away at Politoed if I hit, which luckily I do. So I'm able to get off a solid 44% amount of damage, as he doesn't get leftovers. So maybe he's offensive. Regardless though, my Tangela is a very safe switch in to whatever move he wants to go for. Even though I don't have HP EVs, I do have Eviolite and a lot of Spadef EVs, so I should be able to eat anything he wants to go for. Let me just fix this. Yeah, that bothers me a little bit. So he's gonna go for the Focus Blast, as that is going to be a 2 KO, so he is definitely a offensive Politoed. So I'm gonna go ahead and switch into my Altaria here, as he's gonna double switch into the Armaldo. Hey Gordo, what's up? Javier just walked up to me. What, you want to sit? No. Whenever I have face cam on, would you guys like to see Javier and me do like face cam? I don't know if you guys would be interested to see that, but he's sitting on my lap right now. Should we Draco or Fire Blast? Which one? Draco or Fire Blast? No, you're not gonna say anything? Which one? This one? Oh, well, we're just gonna Draco, as that did nothing. This has to be Assault Vest, because that literally did nothing. Okay, so he unfortunately does knock off our Life Orb, but I'm gonna go ahead and go for the Roost here. Hopefully if he does Stone Edge, it doesn't do too much damage, then there is also the chance that he will miss. But regardless, I think just going for the safe Roost is my best play, because he may predict me to want to bring in Mawile here, which wouldn't be a bad switch into this. And then he can get a double into Politoed, which would put me in a bit of a tough scenario, because I'm pretty sure it is just max special attack Politoed with specs, because he did a lot of damage to my Tangela. So he's actually going to switch into the Mawile as I go for the Roost, as now he will be able to get up his rocks. That is a little bit annoying, but it's really not that big of an issue at all. So if I bring in my own Mawile, I can go for my own rocks the following turn. which is what I'm going to do. Although if he does have a knockoff, he can go for that as well. It's not that big of a problem though. What? So he's gonna bring in the Choice Specs Politoed. I'm really positive this is Specs Politoed. I really want to bring in Tangela, but if he wants to go for the Ice Beam, that would really suck. If he Focus Blasts, he could potentially 2-OK Audino, but Audino can just take any moves that this Politoed wants to go for. So he's gonna go for the Ice Beam, predicting me to want to bring in Tangela. And of course, thanks Pokegods. It's fine, man. That is unfortunately part of the game. I could stay in here and try to unthaw. He could also get a free switch into the Duosion, which again could sweep through my entire team. If he does predict me to want to bring in this Mawile, he could stay in. Not saying, sorry, he could double into a Dusknoir to potentially burn me. Are you gonna get off? Go. Go. So, is it worth switching directly into Floatzel? I think I'm gonna switch right into Floatzel. Yeah, because I'm really expecting him to want to double. That's why I want to bring in Floatzel. So he does switch into Dusknoir, probably predicting me to bring in my my Mawile. Unfortunately, I don't know how much damage I'll do to this, although I can just go ahead and Hydro Pump. But if he does switch directly into Politoed, that will be really bad for me. Although I would have a safe switch into my Audino, because again, I can take anything he wants to go for. But would it be worth making that play? I think I would rather just switch into Tangela to be on the safe side. As I could have Hydro Pump. I was thinking of Hydro Pump in there, but it's fine. As Hidden Power Ice, I guess, wouldn't be too bad of a play here. Neither would Giga Draining, but I don't want to give him a free switch into the Jumpluff. Although Jumpluff can't really do anything to Mawile, I suppose. So I guess just going for Sleep Powder wouldn't be a bad play here, as we are going to be able to put this Dusknoir to sleep, which is pretty good. That is one bulky thing that we no longer have to worry about, and I'm just going to Giga Drain to just start chipping away at him if he does want to stay in. If he wants to switch out into the Jumpluff, then I can weaken that as well. As he ends up bringing in the Mawile, this should still do a wow, that did a really nice amount of damage actually. The question is though, do I want to stay in and take a potential knockoff? Because I may need the bulk on my Tangela to be able to take hits from Politoed later, seeing as Mawile doesn't really do too much in this battle, although I do check Jumpluff. I can just weaken. I think I would rather just go ahead and start weakening and knocking out this Mawile instead, as he's actually going to switch into the Armaldo. I don't think this will quite knock him out because he is Assault Vested. My gut was telling me to Leaf Storm. My gut was really telling me, go for Leaf Storm, but unfortunately I didn't listen, and he did bring in the Armaldo, as he's going to go for the Rapid Spin. He's going to be able to spin away my rocks, which is a little bit annoying, but I can get them up later in the game anyways. Oh, or should I go for them now? If I knock this out, he's going to get a free switch back into the Politoed, which does kind of suck, but I'm just going to go for the Play Rough, as I will be able to finish him off. So Politoed can come in free now, which is going to be a huge problem, especially because my Audino is frozen, so he could just go for the Focus Blast here, which, I mean, I guess it's not really that big of an issue to eat a Focus Blast, but it's really annoying. So he's gonna go for the Hydro Pump, as that does a lot of damage. as I do kind of want to switch into my Altaria here because he may predict the switch into Tangela, or I could double into my Floatzel. I think I'm just gonna make the safe switch into my Tangela regardless, as he actually misses the Hydro Pump. I don't know if he would have been able to 2 KO us there, so I apologize about that, man. I don't know. I don't really think that makes up for him freezing me though, but I mean, I guess it's kind of nice. The question is though, do I want to go for the Hidden Power Ice, predicting him to bring in the Jumpluff? Because he could just bring in Mawile to fodder it off. I haven't revealed Hidden Power Ice, so I'm gonna go for that right now, predicting Jumpluff, and this is modest max special attack. Oh, it just dropped. Awesome, so no longer worried about the Jumpluff at all. However though, Politoed is still a bit of a problem. The threat is here. This Duosion is going to be a nuisance, because he can just win, potentially. I can bring in Floatzel to knock off, to taunt it. Unfortunately, oh, this thing is a huge problem. Because he can still win. Like, it's still his game. I'm gonna Giga Drain to see how much it does. As it does 38%. He's gonna go straight for the Psychic. I'm not sure what he did in Giga Drain there, but I'm gonna go for the Leaf Storm. Oh no no no! No 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 no! Okay, that sucks. That is a problem. Oh, I really thought it would knock him out. I'm gonna make an aggressive switch into my Floatzel here, as he goes for the Psychic, unfortunately straight knocking us out. I can't just Leaf Storm again. He has no switch-ins to Leaf Storm. I'm gonna Leaf Storm here. I know it's obvious. I know it's the obvious thing for me to do. I missed though, as he brings in Mawile, which is actually kind of nice, because now I should be able to just Giga Drain here and 3-hit KO him. He can knock off though if he has it. He turns out to have the Toxic. That's fine. Okay, everything is fine. I'm just gonna Giga Drain. If for some reason he switches into Dusknoir, that's fine with me as well. Toxic isn't gonna be too big of a nuisance. Fire Blast! Whoa, I was not expecting that at all. And those Spadeffies really coming in handy there, as Fire Blast didn't do too much damage to us. So Fire Blast really, okay, I was not expecting that at all. So I'm assuming he doesn't have Calm Mind on Duosion, because he definitely should have started going for that, because he would have been able to win the game, I'm pretty sure. He can bring back in Politoed now, and I do have a safe switch in my Audino. Unfortunately though, this is where me being frozen really sucks, because if I bring this in, he gets a free recover off with Duosion. The question is, do I want to fodder off Mawile or switch into Machoke? Because Tangela still really comes in handy right now in this game. Mawile really doesn't do much. Yeah, I'm gonna switch into Mawile here. Just foddering it off to a potential Fire Blast, not Fire Blast, Hydro Pump, but he actually ends up going for the Ice Beam. I don't know if you guys can hear Javier over there. He ends up going for the Ice Beam, which is absolutely amazing. Hey, Gordo. Sorry guys. Now what I can do is go for the Baton Pass, as he'll probably switch into Duosion here. So this is absolutely amazing, as we are slowly gaining momentum back into our favor. I can bring in my Tangela here, click Leaf Storm. As long as I don't miss or get absolutely low damage, everything should be fine, as he ends up bringing in the Dusknoir. That did 59%. Oh my lord. Tangela, you monster. So I am gonna have to switch out here. It's really not worth me staying in here trying to Giga Drain him. because I am at -2, and Toxic is just going to be racking up more and more. So what I may do, alright, don't worry, just told him to go play in the other room. But yeah, I'm going to have to switch out here. I really want to switch into Altaria. I'm pretty sure Fire Blast should be able to knock him out at 29%, because I'm still modest max special attack, as he's still asleep. So please, yes. Okay, so we are definitely in a good scenario now. If he wants to bring the Politoed, even if he outspeeds us, it's fine, as I can just fodder this off, and then if I do fodder this off, what do I do then? Bring in Machoke and just knock off is what I'm thinking. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and just Draco, as he does outspeed us. So he is probably timid max speed. If we had been timid, then we would have been able to outspeed him, but it's fine. And Machoke can just come in, and I can knock off the Duosion, and I should be able to a KO it from there, as he's gonna go for the Ice Beam. Luckily, he does not freeze us, as we knock off his choice spec. So he was specs, as we assumed. We were correct about that. I'm gonna go ahead and dynamic punch here and knock him out, and he's probably going to bring in Duosion and go for the recover. So what I may do is hard switch right into Tangela here. So yes, okay. Oh, okay. For some reason, I still had in the back of my mind that maybe he's just Calm Mind and he's just being really, really safe and wanting to allow Duosion to set up late game. But no, this pretty much confirms the fact that we should be able to win the game from here. I'm gonna hard switch directly into Tangela here, because he's probably just gonna go for the recover. No, he goes for the Psychic. That is fine though. We will be able to outspeed him and knock him out with the Giga Drain, and that was an insane game. Whoa. How we are like 24 minutes into this. That was a really good game. Alright, so hopefully this one won't take as long as the second game did, but wow, I really hope you guys enjoyed this game. I really like doing games that come down to be this close live, because it gives you guys more of an insight of like what I'm thinking and how the battle goes on through my point of it. But yeah, my opponent has a pretty offensive based team, so I don't think this game should take too long. Looking at leads, he may want to lead with the Stunfisk or the Raichu potentially. Raichu is actually going to be a really huge problem to my team if it's Scarfed, so I really have to watch out for that. He has no switch-ins to Dracos from my Altaria or Leaf Storm, and my Machoke puts in a lot of work against his team as well. I'm going to lead Tangela because it is the best lead for me to go with, as he leads off with the Stunfisk. I'm going to click Modest Max Special Attack Leaf Storm, or I can Sleep Powder and just put this to sleep. I'm going to Leaf Storm. Yeah, just because I can. So he's going to bring in the Arbok. That did 50%. That did 50%. Oh my lord. I should be able to take anything he wants to go for, so I'm just going to go for the Sleep Powder, as he actually tries to double into the Stunfisk, as we are able to put it to sleep. And now what I can do is just switch into my Float Cell potentially, and click Hydro Pump and get another KO maybe. Although if he does make the double switch into Raichu, that could reveal to me that he's Scarfed. So I may have to watch out for that. Another switch would be my Mawile to actually just get up rocks, which I think is what I'm going to do here. I'm just going to get up my rocks. I am kind of playing risky with him potentially waking up. Now what I can do is bring in Floatzel, as he's probably going to stay in. Oh! So we are getting really lucky with sleep turns here, as I'm just going to click Hydro Pump. If he stays in, I may miss and he can get up rocks, so there's always a chance that'll happen. But we did get really lucky with sleep turns, as he's still asleep and we are able to get up our rocks, safely get in Floatzel, and yeah, something is about to just get destroyed. So he's gonna bring in the Arbok. Hopefully we will not miss here, and it just drops. So he can bring in Raichu here and force me out because I really do not want to risk him being choice scarfed. What will be my best switch in then? If I bring in Audino, he volt switches into Stumpus to wake up and get a Brock. Same thing with Machoke. If I bring in Tangela, he volt switches into Floatzel potentially to force me out. But I eat anything he goes for and I get a KO with Tangela, I think. So I'm going to make the switch into Tangela here as he does go straight for the Volt Switch. Gets a crit, no Life Orb, so there's a chance that he could be Scarfed because even with the crit that did absolutely nothing. So this is more than likely Scarfed Raichu as he does bring in the Floatzel. I kind of want to run a calc to be on the safe side because I really don't want to lose my Tangela if I don't have to. Actually, I think I'm gonna have to switch out regardless because yeah, Floatzel is a huge threat. Hold on. Where is Tangela? PU offensive? No, I think I'm 228 in Spadef, right? No, 224. So 224. Ice Beam can knock me out on a roll, I think. Yeah. And then if he is physical, Ice Punch does not knock me out. So I think regardless, I have to switch into my Audino here. As much as I don't want to. He's gonna go for the Ice Beam. Please don't freeze me. Thank you. Thankfully, Audino doesn't get frozen this time. So what he can do here is hard switch directly into Stumpus. He could also maybe go for the Focus Blast. What I kind of want to do is double switch into Tangela here because I know he's not going to go for the Ice Beam, and if Focus Blasts, I can take it, and he may want to bring in Stumpus, but he actually ends up bringing in the Leafeon. I'm going to click Leaf Storm and watch something take a huge amount of damage or just drop. That took 48%. If you ask me, that's still a pretty solid amount. So what I kind of want to do here is just go for the Giga Drain. I know that sounds odd, but just to kind of chip away at this Leafeon because I feel like he's gonna want to stay in. I guess Mawile wouldn't be a bad switch in either. Well, I mean, it does kind of suck that I did lose my Eviolite now. Ice Beam should still not knock me out though, right? Oh, okay, so Ice Beam unfortunately does now have a chance to knock me out, but it's fine seeing as Floatzel can pretty much take on a special Floatzel 1v1 if it doesn't hit 2 Focus Blasts in a row. So another option would be to switch into Machoke, but I really don't want to lose the item on that either. Honestly, I don't really see Mawile doing much in this game. Yeah, I mean, it's okay if he does go for the knockoff, because I'll still be able to check this Leafeon regardless. And now what I can do is go for the Baton Pass or go for the Play Rough. I'd rather just Baton Pass because I'm pretty sure he's going to want to switch out into Stunfisk. And now I can bring back in Leafeon or bring in Tangela or bring in Floatzel. I could also bring in Altaria, but I don't think that a Draco knocks him out in one hit. So I think my Tangela is the safest play for me to do here, as I'm going to click Leaf Storm and something is either going to drop or going to take a lot of damage. So he's going to fodder off his Leafeon, which literally did nothing in this game if you really think about it, as he brings in the Poniard. I have a Machoke. I haven't even got to use Machoke yet, and his entire team is already pretty weakened. I'm just gonna Dynamic Punch. It's okay if he wants to bring in Stunfisk at this point. It's really not worth me doubling and getting it incorrect and him knocking off something else on my team. So he's gonna decide to switch into Floatzel. I'm assuming he thought I would double into I'm not too sure what really. But yeah, I can just bring in my Audino here, take any move that he wants to go for, as he unfortunately misses the Hydro Pump. Even though I am not max special defense, I can eat a Hydro Pump as he hits himself in confusion. Wow, we are getting pretty lucky in this battle, but I don't know. Like, even if he had hit Hydro Pump, it really doesn't matter. I mean, it really, like, really, it doesn't matter. It's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and Thunder Wave this just because there'll be chances for him to get paralyzed later on in the game, and that'll allow me to beat it easier with my Machoke now. So, what do I want to fodder off here? I need to save this because I can pretty much beat Raichu one-on-one and beat Stunfisk one-on-one if it doesn't have Toxic. As much as I don't want to, I think I may just fodder off my Altaria here, as he decides to go for the Swords Dance again. So he's at +4. Doesn't go for the Sucker Punch though, as he just drops to a modest max special attack Life Orb Fire Blast. If he brings in Raichu and locks himself into Hidden Power Ice, it's fine. I'm actually interested to see how much Draco Meteor does to this Stunfisk, as he finally gets up his rocks. that's I'm sorry. That's so funny to me. That after everything, all he wants to do is just get up his rocks. That's all he wanted to do. But I pretty much prevented him the entire game. So I'm just gonna Giga Drain here, as we get paralyzed and our Spadef drops and we don't even knock him out. So unfortunately he can't 2 a KO us here if he paralyzes us, which hopefully he doesn't, as he actually predicts me to switch out and discharges as I do knock him out, and now his last mon is Scarfed Raichu, which does absolutely nothing to my team. So I'm gonna bring in Audino and just click Double Edge. That actually did a pretty nice amount of damage. It's fine though. 57%, wow. That did a lot more than I was expecting actually. So I don't want to lose Audino, and we're gonna preserve the 6-0, and I'm gonna be able to knock him out here with really. This is why you never go for the 6-0. This is why you never go for the 6-0. It's fine. Machoke can just come in, Dynamic Punch, and that is going to be the victory in our favor. So yeah, I think that was a pretty solid live. A pretty solid live. My opponent had a pretty good rating. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the live. 35 minutes. That's not too long. The second game was a little bit lengthy, but yeah, I really liked this team. Hopefully y'all did enjoy, and if you did, then you know what to do. With that being said, guys, I will see you all pretty soon. Thank you all for watching. Later, everybody.